The Invictus Games Foundation is once again in the spotlight, but this time the attention is not on the valor of its participants. The recent resignation of Dominic Reid, the chief executive of the Invictus Games Foundation, has stirred considerable speculation and debate. Reid's departure follows intense criticism of Prince Harry at the ESPY Awards, where the Invictus Games received the Pat Tillman Award for service. Reid's resignation has been described as a natural transition, with Reid himself stating it was time for new leadership as the organization enters its second decade. Despite this, the timing of his departure, coupled with the lack of an immediate successor, has fueled rumors of internal discord and dissatisfaction within the organization. The absence of a planned successor for such a crucial role is unusual and has raised questions about the stability and future direction of the Invictus Games Foundation. In his statement, Reid expressed gratitude for the opportunity to lead the foundation and emphasized the achievements made under his stewardship. However, the timing of his resignation, shortly after the ESPY Awards controversy, has led to speculation about possible tensions or issues within the organization. Prince Harry responded to Reid's resignation with a public statement praising Reid's leadership and contributions to the Invictus Games. He commended Reid for transforming the event from a visionary idea into a globally recognized movement that supports wounded, injured, and sick service personnel and veterans. Harry's praise, however, notably excluded any mention of Prince William, Princess Catherine, or the UK Ministry of Defence, who were instrumental in establishing the Invictus Games. This omission has added to the ongoing tensions and controversies within the royal family. The absence of an immediate successor for Reid is particularly striking given the importance of the Invictus Games. Such leadership transitions are typically planned in advance to ensure continuity and stability. The delay in appointing a new CEO raises concerns about the organization's preparedness and the potential impact on its future operations. The Invictus Games has faced increasing scrutiny, especially in the wake of the backlash at the ESPY Awards. Critics argue that the focus of the awards ceremony was more on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle rather than on the veterans the Games are meant to support. This criticism has been exacerbated by reports suggesting that some members of the Invictus Games Committee for the upcoming winter edition in Vancouver and Whistler, Canada, are reluctant to involve Harry and Meghan due to concerns about the shift in focus away from the veterans. The recent criticism appears to have been a significant factor in Reid's decision to step down. The negative attention and challenges in managing the organization's reputation may have contributed to his departure. The Invictus Games has also come under scrutiny for its financial management. Reports indicate that the foundation has received substantial funding, £27 million, from government sources. Critics argue that this allocation of resources may be inappropriate given Birmingham's severe financial crisis. The city is facing a £300 million budget shortfall, leading to a 21% increase in council tax and severe cutbacks in essential services. The financial strain on Birmingham has led to widespread public outcry. The City Council's decision to prioritize funding for a high-profile event like the Invictus Games while struggling to address basic infrastructure and social services has been criticized as a misallocation of resources. The Invictus Games operates with multiple branches, including Invictus Canada and Invictus Birmingham, each with separate budgets. This structure has raised concerns about financial transparency and oversight, especially in light of reports of over-budget expenditures. Local residents have voiced their frustration over the perceived prioritization of the Invictus Games over essential services. The revelation that the Invictus Games is now largely managed as a private entity rather than being directly associated with the UK military or royal family has further fueled skepticism about the legitimacy and transparency of the funding process.